The female president froze at that very moment when a wedding invitation from her best friend landed in her hands. Because it wasn't just the groom's name, the face printed on the card was her own husband's. At first, she thought fate was playing a cruel joke, maybe just a look-alike, but the truth pierced her when the evidence stood right in front of her eyes. She was about to step out and confirm everything when her husband suddenly appeared. No reason, no explanation, not a single word. He kept lying to her, and the president stayed completely silent. She made a decision. She would attend this wedding, not just to watch, but to test the truth. What shocked her most was how normal her husband seemed. No guilt on his face, no fear in his eyes. That calmness planted the most poisonous doubt in her heart. With fast, restless steps, she moved toward the wedding venue. She wanted to see it with her own eyes. Was this betrayal really a lie? Because her husband was supposedly at the office, and that claim now felt like the biggest lie of all. Maybe the groom was someone else, but the moment the curtain was lifted from the poster inside the wedding hall, the life drained from the president's body. The groom was her husband. No doubt, no illusion. It felt as if lightning had fallen straight into her chest. With trembling fingers, she pointed at the poster and asked the bride, "Can you say with 100% certainty that this is your husband?" The bride laughed and replied, "The poster is right there. If he's not my husband, then is he yours?" Those words stabbed her heart like a dagger. She broke completely. She immediately called her husband, but before she could speak, that man said, "I won't be able to come home tonight. It's an emergency. I prepared a surprise for you." That lie wasn't balm on her wounds, it was salt. At the same time, the bride called her husband too. From the other side came the same sweet voice, "I'm stuck in traffic," and the same promise, "I'm bringing you a gift." Moments later, the gift arrived, a Maserati worth crores. The bride screamed with joy, and the female president, the moment she saw the car keys, she understood. It was the same car her husband had taken a few days ago in the name of servicing. The bride mocked her and said, "This is my husband's gift. You have nothing to do with it." The president remained silent. In her eyes, this glowing, happy bride was painfully unaware. She had no idea. Her marriage was built on betrayal from the very start. Then the second gift came out, a property certificate. And the moment the president saw the address written on it, her patience, her breath, her courage, everything shattered. That property was hers. And then came the ring, a sparkling, priceless ring. The bride smiled and said, "This is my most precious possession." The president's world ended right there, because that ring was her family's heirloom. The very ring she herself had taken just a few days ago. She thought she had been cheated, but the cheat was her husband. He took that ring of love and placed it on someone else's finger. Using her money, her land, her identity to build a palace of happiness for another woman, there was no greater humiliation than this. Suddenly, the president snatched the ring from the bride's hand, and the ring broke. The bride exploded in anger and shouted, "You wretched woman! You broke my ring! Are you starting drama again?" She raised her hand to slap her, but the female president struck back and slapped her hard.